Josh, if I told you that housing prices only go up, would you believe me?
Um, I would say that the way that things currently are,
Mm-hmm.
yes. I would say
Yes.
yes. I would say yes.
All right. Okay. Well, do you recognize this location up here? This iconic
Yeah.
houses and everything like that?
Yep. Yep. I recognize where this is.
Okay.
I can say this place is very expensive.
Yes, traditionally, and it still is by all means. However, this place, and we're talking about San Francisco, is the only city where it costs less to buy a home now than it did in 2019.
That is wild.
Mm-hmm. I think this is a crazy statement because I think, well, there's a number of factors uh, to consider, but SF used to be one of the priciest places to be. Used to be the place to be because there were so many different tech companies that and startups that were happening at the whole
Tech
like tech
sector.
startup.
Yeah. Yeah. Tech
Well,
sector.
tech startup like
Oh yeah. Yeah.
they had a whole like economy for tech startups, and now that that's kind of fading as a lot of these companies are now outsourcing to other areas, and those areas um those areas had home prices skyrocket.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it feels like literally everywhere is really expensive to be honest.
Hmm.
And you know what? This is a crazy title because I will say San
Hmm.
Francisco most likely, if not very unaffordable for the average person.
Yeah, it's getting to be a very yeah. I mean, I don't know, understand who could really afford to live there that wouldn't want to live somewhere else,
Yeah,
really.
that's true.
But we have additional things, and I want to go further into this topic in a second after consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. It really helps out the channel, and we come up with interesting topics like this one all the time, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. And now that we're done with that, so the whole thing is that this is driven, I think, by the like I was alluding to before, the drop in tech, the
Mhm.
exodus of tech from San Francisco, because tech could be done a lot of places, and it kind
Yeah.
of shows because if we're scrolling down here and then we start seeing the different cities.
The home value. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. 2019 home value for San Francisco. See, look at this. It's so high up there. 1.3 million compared to 2024, 1.2 million. Um,
Yeah, if we go by
yeah.
population rank, it goes New York,
Yeah. That's still
LA, and then I think if we go further on, we're San Francisco is number 18. So it's number 18 on the list.
yeah.
San Jose has gone up quite a bit, which is
That is
one of the like
yeah.
South Bay.
It's one of the most expensive places.
Hmm.
And San Francisco, it's still it's so crazy. Just looking at these house values, it's just so jarring, to be
It is
honest with
very
you.
jarring.
It is super
Because I
jarring.
mean, like if you look at it right here, like Raleigh, North Carolina, that's like a double, just because it's right here. And a lot of places are like either
Yeah.
like
Long
50%,
Beach,
100% increase.
that's a lot.
Bakersfield is almost 100% increase. Virginia
I think
Beach,
it was
another 50%.
Oakland. I think it was Oakland that was the only city in the Bay Area where the single family home was still under $1 million.
Really? Because yeah, if we're showing right here, Oakland is what is it?
2.2% change, like
Yeah, it's going up,
700, yeah. Yeah, going up, but
but
still.
it's not the crazy. I feel like Oakland was the place a lot of people commuted from to get
Mhm.
into the city or into SF.
Yeah,
So what I'm alluding to is Austin, Texas is a huge change.
38%. Are
Hmm.
you able to filter by changes? Let's see. Like if you, oh, you are. That's interesting. So this is well, this is probably like the lowest change. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's still crazy. Just the amount of money that's there. San Francisco itself, like you said, one of the
Hmm.
biggest tech sectors.
Yeah.
And when they figured out they could do the job anywhere in the
Hmm.
world,
Yeah.
I we've also talked our fair share of San Francisco.
Yeah, and then I think like New York has only didn't really even increase that much and has the highest.
Hmm.
So I think there's a lot of different ways to look at this because if we're looking here, it's like okay, number 18, a lot of people did leave SF to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
And then but then there's the second one is Oakland where it's still increased, but it was the second most
Yeah.
lowest increase.
It was like, yeah, we just saw it. It was like 2%.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
But a lot of these are like one of the bigger cities. But if we're going back to San Francisco, we're looking in here and it is still very pricey for
Yeah.
houses. So we're looking at like 1.3. Here's like a 500. It's a house. So I mean there are quite a lot of places, but this is tiny. If you look in this place, it's a
Oh, yeah.
very tiny.
It's how much square foot? 1,000 square foot. No,
No, no.
476 square foot, one bedroom, one
Yes,
bath. Yeah, that is super tiny.
maybe not that one. But we were looking around here and we found while doing a little bit of research,
Oh
we
yeah, an affordable
in a
place.
fort like wow, we saw that one. It was like 500 something, right?
Yeah, yeah, but something
But
even
this one,
more affordable if we take
eh,
a look at it.
whoa, what
Where
the?
where is that at?
Look
Oh,
at that.
at the baseball stadium.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah.
giant stadium. So if you look at this is actually a home in Texas,
Yeah, that's
Killeen,
weird.
Texas.
Yeah.
Very, very odd that this is in
That's in the ballpark.
the
Yeah.
ballpark.
You would say it's in the ballpark of prices.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the home run price.
oh my God.
But as you can see, there are quite a few places that are within the price. But I think um I don't think it's as outrageous as I thought it was. I feel like I looked at this a while ago and the prices were much higher.
Yeah, I mean it might be the cooling of the market.
Mm-hmm.
Interest
Well,
rates too. Interest rates are also at almost 7%. I think it's at 6.9 right now for the 30-year mortgage rate, and it's at like 6.1 for the
hmm,
15-year. So compare that to prices a few years ago, or mortgage rates a few years ago where they were at like 2-3%.
yeah,
Yeah, look at the estimated monthly payment, 5,000
a month.
a
Yeah,
month. Yeah.
but this
For
is a townhome, I think.
yeah, I think most of these are probably like townhomes or apartments that they're trying to, what is it? That they're it's not I don't think they're a lot the single family homes are under 1 million. These might just be
Yeah,
the
I guess
apartments.
no. There was that.
Oh, I mean, well, I guess, yeah, I guess if you're counting that one.
I mean, they're all gonna be like basically townhomes. There's not gonna be like much space, but I feel like that's the aesthetic of San Francisco homes.
$5.7 million home, $1 million home right there.
What does it look like on the inside? They're not showing the outside. Show me the outside.
Oh, looks nice. Oh, it is a home.
What the heck is this?
What are they doing in the
Art? Bonus room?
It's a bonus room.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah,
Well, that's kind of nice.
yeah, it is for $1 million.
But then, like, what side is yours? Oh, it must be like half. It's got to be.
Half? Yeah,
Or like a part of it. I don't know. Either way, it's not a well, it's a townhome.
it is a townhome. It,
Um,
they're all so expensive. I don't know. It's hard. I would want to know who would want to, like, I feel like there is still a lot of like AI companies that are sprouting up
yeah,
within
but I
San
feel like
Francisco, but
yeah, instead of like the work, I feel like a lot of people like it because of the vibe.
hmm.
Like I feel like a lot of times people were saying that like the artsy vibe of SF is dying because of all the tech that's come in, but now it's the opposite, and a lot of tech is leaving,
Yeah.
and a lot of people are leaving.
They're trying to find different uses for their retail space.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah.
even what is it? Even
The
offering like
mall.
free rent to some locations.
Hmm.
Yeah, so they're trying to revitalize the area with other things, but
Yeah,
we'll
but it's getting very. I don't know. It is interesting because a lot of these people got into a home and it was pricey, and then now they're trying to get out when they got laid off or like got a job offer somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this, by the way. $1 million, if you look at the right one, $1 million, one bedroom, one bath, 485 square
Oh, yeah,
foot.
that's a house.
It looks like it's right next to
Oh,
Koi.
Koi
Yeah,
Tower.
yeah, it looks like right next to Koi Tower. Um,
It's not many pictures of the place, but
yeah,
it looks nice. I think small,
yeah,
but I mean that's really small.
yeah, it is really small.
But
Um,
it's
you can make it
oh
work.
hey,
A spiral staircase.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, that's
Nice beach.
interesting. Okay, okay.
But yeah, I think this is being driven by a lot of the tech exodus slash layoffs that are going on. But it will be interesting because a lot of companies are now, like Amazon, are saying that you need to go back into office.
Yeah, that's true.
But
But they're not in the Bay
they're
Area.
not in the Bay Area. I was
Yeah.
gonna say that. I mean, they probably have an office in SF or like in the Bay somewhere, but um,
But yeah,
directly in SF. I mean, Twitter, I think, or I mean, X is. I think they got
oh,
rid of their. Or they're trying to get rid of their lease. I don't think They haven't been
they
paying.
haven't been paying. I don't know. I actually don't know, but yeah, it'll be interesting if people are or companies are demanding return to office,
Hmm.
then we might see a revitalization of the area. But overall, it doesn't seem like it's a good picture right now. If
Yes.
it's cheaper now, then
Well, I mean, as we look, it's like still think it's this wildly expensive to live in the city, and um, it's not very convenient too. Because
mm,
I mean, if you're living here, you probably have to work there, and I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of different factors involved, but we want to hear from our audience in the comment section down below. What do you think about SF getting cheaper? Is it because there's a lot of people? I think it's because the market is getting flooded by houses that are getting on the market, and to be competitive,
mm,
you need to have a lower asking.
yeah. Or maybe
So,
some people can't afford the mortgage on the current house and they need to get rid of
oh
it. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
can't
because
afford because now there's a lot of cases where the interest rates are they bought it at the wrong time, thinking that the interest rate will eventually lower down, but it hasn't lowered enough to
no,
offset the
the price or something.
the well offset the price or the loan amount that they
Yeah.
originally got. But we want to hear from our audience in the comment section down below.